Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I actually just saw a comment. Inter missed a lot of chances because the score sheet doesn't reflect that. Because this game could have easily been 4-5-0 to Inter. And we're going to be reviewing the Derby d'Italia. Inter 2, Juventus 0. And probably one of the best matches Inter has played in recent years. I had tweeted out on Twitter, this basically reminds me of the first half against Barcelona last season in the Champions League, where literally we were playing at 100%. But for this game in particular, we played 100% both halves. There was no tale of two Inters where you get one half good, one half bad, one half that's pretty average. This time we literally put our necks on their throat, and we could have easily gone for more goals because Juventus were there for the taking, and we actually took our chance. Barring the fact Lautaro Martinez did miss at least 3 chances, which easily could have embarrassed Juventus, this was a pretty dominant performance from everybody on the pitch. Everybody did their job. No, honestly, I wouldn't think any player did pretty poorly or bad. Handanovic coming up and making some super saves. Barella turning up and basically just showing out. Bastoni with an insane assist across the pitch. Vidal scoring against his former team. Lukaku going against Chiellini. Lautaro missing chances. Brozovic doing a job. And basically the other defenders, De Vrij and Skriniar coming in clutch. Oh, what a game. What a game for most Inter fans. So enjoy it. Take it in, and we move on to the next game. We're joint top of the league with 40 points on basically goal difference separating us. But I don't know how they actually do it here. I know it's goal difference in England, but in Serie A. So joint top with AC Milan at the moment. But let's get into the game. So let me actually look at the lineup real quick for Inter Juve. Inter versus Juventus, and see who Juve was missing. Or actually started with both the lineups for both teams. Lineups, which for us is our patent in 3-5-2. Handanovic in goal, Bastoni on the left, Stefan De Vrij in the middle, Skriniar on the right. Hakimi, who was actually very crucial and basically a part of this, using his pace, power, being able to get in behind Juventus' defense at times. Hakimi on the right, Vidal on the left, Brozovic through the middle, Barella on the right, Ashley Young on the left, and Lukaku and Lautaro up top. And for Juventus, they had Ronaldo and Alvaro Morata, which I honestly forgot Ronaldo was on the pitch because he was there in spells. Even Alvaro Morata, I didn't even think he was actually on the pitch. Aaron Ramsey on the right with the midfield 4. Actually, I played a 4-4-2. Oh, so they had Ronaldo and Morata up top. Ramsey on the left, Rabiot and Bentancur down the middle, and Federico Chiesa on the left. Frabotia on the left back, Bonucci and Chiellini as the center halves, and Danilo on the right with Szczesny in goal. Which you can tell there's also a very big difference between this match and the last 2 games we played against them last season. Dybala was not there. Or actually, I think he was there. Let me just check their bench. Oh yeah, Dybala was out. Well, Dybala was out, but also you could tell another attacking creative outlet going forward wasn't very present. Even the subs Juventus made didn't pretty much weren't really used to that type of environment, more or less. They're chasing a goal. The players they brought on couldn't kind of do the job. McKinney, who was also a native Texan, couldn't do much. Arthur couldn't do much. But, yeah, who else did they bring on? Bentancur and Kolovetsky also didn't offer much. with our subs as well, matching them, Gagliardini, Sanchez, and Darmian, which Antonio Conte learned from the Roma game, basically not to try and bring on Kolarov, and brought on Matteo Darmian and Alexis Sanchez to keep up the pace and the pressure on them. So basically, this match had a lot of big moments, especially with it starting off in warm-ups and pre-match, with Arturo Vidal going up to Chiellini, shaking his hand and kissing the Juve badge, which didn't sit well with a lot of Juventus fans. And a lot of people going into this match didn't think, weren't very confident. I had, my score prediction was 2-1. It would be a tight, cagey match, but Inter would come through in the end. So I had this 2-1 to Inter, with it being very tight and end-to-end. I didn't think it would be very dominant like this game was. And here I said this is where Antonio Conte literally earns his $12 million. Because literally last season, we ended up losing both matches. This time we actually take it. So it ends up opening in the first 10 minutes with Arturo Vidal scoring from a Vidal Barella cross. I literally thought it was Lautaro Martinez that scored until I actually looked at who was celebrating, and it was Vidal, none other than the person who literally just went and kissed Juventus' badge. And seeing that a bit reminded me of Diego Maradona against Nigeria, or when it was Argentina against Nigeria in the 2018 World Cup, where Maradona is dancing with some Nigerian fans, and then he ends up flicking off Nigeria right as Rojo scores. So that brought me back there, but we start the game off in incredible form, and right after this goal, Lautaro Martinez passes the ball off to Lukaku, who has a chance, does a few step-overs in front of Bonucci, takes a shot, bounces off, Lautaro tries to follow it up, it goes over the bar. And then, from then on, we keep pressing and keep coming. We get another chance where I think it's a deflection. Arturo Vidal shoots it over the bar. And I think Lautaro literally gets like 3 or 4 more chances. They're not 3 or 4 more chances in this half, but he gets at least 2 more chances in this half alone, where it should be 2, 3, 4. It should be at least 3 by this time. But he ends up missing chances. Bottling on, I don't know what was going on there. But literally, even when Juventus gets the ball, going forward, they looked pretty good. Attacking-wise, they didn't do much. Ronaldo shooting down satellites. I heard that the satellite just crashed outside because a soccer ball hit it. Yeah, Ronaldo, any chance he got, he skied it. Any cross he made went way too over, way too high. And Handanovic, there was an offsides goal, but even then, it ended up being a pretty good save from Handanovic on the first one, although he should have probably caught the ball. He smacked it, jumped up, fell down, and it ended up getting passed to Alvaro Morata, who was offside. Thank God, because I thought it was 1-1 at that point. We come into the second half. We're going into the second half pretty good, although I said we need to be more clinical. Juventus look frustrated. They can't get anything together. They can't string a good attack together. Defensively, we're solid. Bastoni's calm, composed at the back, and being able to keep Alvaro Morata and Ronaldo, who are interchanging at times, quiet. Milan Skriniar and De Vrij as well are able to do more. Even when we do have the ball going forward, we're actually pushing center backs up more. Also, I should have said this in the beginning of the video. I'll actually drop a link in the comment section below or in the description box, or probably both, of my friend Mo's tactical analysis of this if you're actually interested in seeing the tactical approach to it. It's actually very interesting how we approach this game. So I'll be dropping a link to his video and description and article of the tactical approach. So shout out my friend Mo. Give him a follow on Twitter, and yeah, go check his stuff out. He's really good on doing tactical analysis and stuff for matches. But yes, back to the review. Whenever we did have the ball, we actually moved forward. Hakimi, using his pace, tried shooting long balls to him at certain points. Lukaku using his strength as well, trying to grab the ball whenever we did shoot it up forward or hit it long, using his control to basically hold the ball up with his chest, control it and either pass it off to Lautaro or Hakimi, who tries to run into open space and behind the defense. And then Bastoni comes up around the 60th minute. I think we get the ball back on defense. And Bastoni literally shoots over the top, throws it straight to Vidal Barella, who's not in open space, but he ends up running into the space where the ball is. And he just shoots it right over Szczesny in the back of the net, and I'm literally freaking out. And every Inter fan's freaking out like, oh, Vidal Barella, I saw Alessandro Bastoni. Because literally, Bastoni had made an assist like that in the Europa League knockout stages. I forgot who it was against. But he happened to shoot it over the top, and it ended up going to Lukaku, who bagged it away. And literally, he did basically the same thing here. And even then, he was able to keep Juventus's forwards pretty much contained. And then Lukaku and Chiellini literally just going at it, blow for blow. Literally, that was reminded me of Ashley Young or not Ashley Young, Chris Smalling and Lukaku going at it in the week prior in Roma versus Juventus. And it's pretty funny. So then we end up making a few substitutions. Now people are a little bit worried here. Again, with Inter, you can never be too confident or too sure. So Gagliardini comes on for Arturo Vidal, which I'm just praying, come on brother, do something good. Keep the ball, keep possession. We're able to shut it out. This literally, again, the best comparison I can make is the first half against Barcelona in the Champions League last season, where we literally were able to frustrate Juventus, except we did this over 2 halves. Every second ball we tried to win. Every pass we did was precise. There were no loose balls, no stupid passes or any of that. Besides, sometimes we did play out the back, which Handanovic did in an almost dangerous situation. But that was just one time. Going forward, we look composed, knowing exactly what we wanted to do. It's just the fact if there was one thing or one small critique you could ever make about a match, which you should always probably try and look to make constructive criticism going forward, we weren't clinical enough. And those chances that we missed in the first half going into halftime 1-0 could have easily flipped on its head. So going forward, being clinical more is probably something we need to work on. But yeah, besides that, man, we did miss a lot of chances though. It's crazy. Because it easily could have been 3-4-0 Juventus, or yeah, 3-4-0 Juventus, and they end up getting embarrassed. But it was the teacher versus the student, and the teacher came out on top. So the student needs to go back and review his lessons and maybe make some changes, because the second game this season that we play against them is going to be even better. We're just sitting joint top of the Serie A. I forget who our next game is. I think it's against Udinese. So, and that should be very interesting. Whew, I'm just buzzing. Actually, if you're looking at why it's a bit of a difference in my room, it's Monday actually when I'm recording this, instead of usually Sunday night. Oh, and we had Sensi, Radu, Eriksson, Padelli, Perisic, and bring on Alexis Sanchez for Lautaro to keep up the pace, as well as Matteo Darmian for Ashley Young to keep up the pace as well and composure. But yeah, this was incredible. My man of the match is Vidal Barella. He assisted Arturo Vidal's goal with a beautiful cross, as well as scoring the second goal to basically seal the coffin in the game, as well as basically the fact he was being pretty composed, won the ball back, carried it. He's basically a complete good midfielder. And I said literally Bastoni and Barella are literally the future of this team since they're pretty young, as well as Hakimi since he's also young as well. But with 2 youth Italian prospects, and both of them being under 25, these 2 players are basically going to be the future of Inter. And there are many more games like this to come, hopefully. in the near future looking forward. So hopefully we build upon this game with straight confidence. Antonio Conte goes in there saying, you guys just literally beat the 9 reigning champions of Italy. We can do anything. Literally, we can do anything. Let's keep going forward. Let's use this momentum. Let's go forward. Any team we go against, let's just treat them like they're nothing and just show them no respect. Although, this game we showed Juve no respect. Barely gave him time to breathe on the ball. And yeah, that's my match review. Fans, if you're an Inter fan, what did you think? What was your prediction going into it? Because a lot of people weren't that confident. A lot of people were a bit confident. Some people said 0-3 to Juve in Juve's favor. I had 2-1. It ended up 2-0. Some people said 1-1. Some people said 0-0. Some people said 2-1 to Inter, 2-0 to Inter. And if you're not an Inter fan, what did you think of the match? What was your score prediction? And did you really think Inter would play that well as well? So yeah, leave your comments and thoughts below. I'm Ricky. Oh, and as well, before I go, make sure to also check out my friend Mo's Tactical Descriptions, as well as give him a follow and a subscription to his YouTube channel, which I'll link down below in the comments section and description of this video. We move forward. We play Udinese, and I think after that we play Milan in the Milano Derby for Coppa Italia in the quarterfinals, I think. If not, it's probably another league match. I'll look and maybe I'll just I'll put a tweet out or something. But we move. Enjoy this. Take it in. We don't play the next match till the weekend, so you got all the rest of this week to soak in that 2-0 victory. Rewatching it, looking at it, getting the DVD out, recording it, burning a CD or something. Fuck Juve, Merida, diss track coming out soon or something. But yeah, we move. So I'm Buzz. This has been my match review for Inter 2, Juventus 0, Bums. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next review. Ciao ragazzi.